Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. For more updates, drop any questions or comments below. I will be glad to answer it, of course, accepting financial advices. So, starting with the daily chart, with our channeling for Bitcoin. As you can see, guys, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, of course, the channel is very messy here. It doesn't show so much the price action, so let's move inside it. What happened yesterday is exactly that we broke the correction channel, and that is perfect to see. Don't forget, guys, that we are very close now for our acceleration channel. And remember that we are in a very critical zone where, of course, we might, of course, hit the acceleration channel and then move down, or we might break the acceleration channel and move on towards the upside, towards our 100K scenario. So I think today is gonna be very important day to tell us what's gonna happen, right? So as you can see, higher prices are still moving on. However, based on the lower time frame, this wave towards the upside might be finished soon. Okay. However, it doesn't mean that it can be very bearish, because it is possible that this could be even a 1, 2 here, and then a 3, 4, and a 5 again, breaking this acceleration channel towards the upside. Now, let's remember our scenarios that we might have. In case we are very bullish, okay, we are in 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then 3 towards the upside. So by breaking this channel, it is very possible that we are in a wave 3 towards the upside still, and we are still almost in the beginning of it, where you are looking, of course, for several 1, 2s, where you want to see several 4, 5s as well in the top, reaching almost 100K. This is your possible scenario, right? This is your, I would say, second possible scenario. The most possible scenario first is to finish, of course, a zigzag here. And your zigzag might finish exactly on the trend line here, the acceleration channel. And in that case scenario, we might retrace again back, because we have finished a zigzag up, zigzag down, up, and down for wave 4. And then your last wave 5 of this contracting diagonal is your wave 5. By all means, let's bring our scenarios here. This is your contracting diagonal. And as you can see, we have breached now the contracting diagonal even, yeah, we have broken the diagonal, right? Preferable areas. Now reaching the 1-to-1 fib level, which is of course here, might be your scenario towards the upside for 100K. It means in this area exactly. Now, as you can see as well, the confluence of your zigzag targets, all right, these are your zigzag targets. Normally, the most possible is the 1-to-1. However, if you break 1-to-1 here, yeah, it's gonna be 76,000, and it's gonna break the 1-to-1 fib level towards the 100K, and of course, therefore, I wouldn't call this, of course, a diagonal anymore, just by breaking already the 1-to-1 fib level, because it's not allowed that your wave 5 to be longer than your wave 3 in a contracting diagonal. Therefore, your last, your signal is exactly in this area. Now, if we retrace back very massively, we might have finished this zigzag as ABC, and we might have finished this contracting diagonal. And by all means, you want to seek for a wave 2 and then move up again towards the upside. In that case scenario, of course, you are short-term bearish, and you might see lower prices. Of course, in this case scenario, we need to adjust a little bit here in our things. So considering that this is for 1112, remember that we might have already hit the 0.38. As I mentioned before, this is the minimum required target. So that might be your wave 2 here has been hit, and you are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, reaching the 100K scenario, right? Invalidating the diagonal. In that case scenario, of course, we would be like very sure that we are towards the upside. I'm gonna remove this green for now because we already passed them, so no need for it. Now our only fib level that we need is the 1-to-1 fib level and our zigzag fib levels. Once we break this one and we enter our channel and we hit the 1-to-1 fib level, therefore guys, there is no back to a diagonal, right? There is no back. Once just we hit this line, because your wave 5 is not allowed to be, of course, longer, and therefore we are looking, of course, for higher prices, and we are looking for a very, very new all-time high. So these are the scenarios right now. Don't forget, if we hit only this, we have two scenarios at the same time, same price, the same shape as well. So by finishing this diagonal here and falling back down, you are activating two things, or two scenarios. Here we go. You have finished A, B, and C possibly in W, and you have finished possibly A, B, and a C in an expanding flat for an X, for your X here. If that happens, therefore, of course, there is two scenarios. One of them is wave 2 again for your diagonal as 1, 2, which is much more possible. The other scenarios is a wave Y towards the downside with a large zigzag, right? Or any flat. It can be a zigzag or any flat or even a triangle for your wave Y. And that is because we have W and then X and then a Y, any structure for your Y. So this is the most bearish scenario. Your short-term bearish scenario is a wave 2 towards the downside after a contracting diagonal, and you have finished here as ABC, okay? And then, of course, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5 towards the upside. So these are the scenarios, guys. These are the key levels now. To be watched, of course, the most important price action now are, of course, your 72,200 almost, or 180. And the second target is your 74,377. By breaking those, guys, you are already inside your 100K scenario. Don't forget, breaking the channel, you are 80% towards the upside. Touching the 1-to-1 fib level, you are 100% towards the 100K scenario. So of course, let's watch and see, guys, what's gonna happen. This is for the daily. For the 15-minute chart or for the 1-hour chart, I'm not gonna go so deep inside the 15-minute yet. What we are looking at is several 1-2s here after a possible WXY as 1-2, right? So now, okay, there are two possibilities, guys, here. There are a possibility that this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finished a wave 1, and then A, B, and a C finished a wave 2. However, because this shape here look a little bit weird, if we want to consider a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, it can, your wave 5 didn't took the high, This is a problem. However, if I want to take it as a 1, 2, then 3, 4, and a 5, it can be that you have finished your wave 1 here, and then A, B, and a C as wave 2. Therefore, your wave 2 might has another wave 2 might has finished here. And by all means, this could be as well as a 1. Okay, this could be as a 1, and also this low here can be as a 2, right, rather than a W. Okay, and in that case scenario, if I'm gonna take this as a big 1, 2 here, and then we are looking a bit at a big wave 3 towards the upside, then we still have a big 4 or 5 as well towards the upside. Yeah, so we're gonna see how these things are gonna work. However, to know that this is a 1, 2, the key is, of course, here. Once we see the formation here, if it is corrective, therefore you are looking, of course, for more higher prices. Therefore, of course, this is still working as 1, 2. Okay. Now let's go internally inside this big wave towards the upside. What we are looking at is several 1, 2s here, where we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. You have your orange scenario, 1 and 2, sorry, your wave 2 is an expanding or running flat as 1 and 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Finishing your wave 3 in the yellow, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finishing your 3 in white, where you have 1, 2, 3, and now 4 and a 5 towards the upside. Now this channel is taken from the base of the wave 2 in the white scenario, and we are looking, of course, for higher prices reaching almost 72,500 minimum, of course, for your wave 5. However, if you look at this channel here, we are looking that the price is exactly walking with this channel. However, it's not really nice. It's not so nice to see the price action touching the channel, because this might be a signal of weakness. When we start to see the price touching the last line, the bottom line of your acceleration channel, that it might be a weakness signal that we might finish this impulse soon. And of course, the wave 5 might be short even. We don't know. However, don't forget that a potential of a big 1, 2 still there as a 1, 2 here, where we might have a 4, 5, a deep 4, and then a massive 5 again towards the upside, finishing a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So these are the scenarios on the lower time frame that it might unfold, guys. So we're gonna see how this is gonna be. If this is, well, of course, I mean, it looks like a zigzag, guys, I know, but yeah, you know, it can still be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, your wave 3 looks very, very short based on your wave 1 and 5 as well. Therefore, as an impulse, is very, very critical. But yeah, if we take the fib level taken from here, let's see if the wave 1 is bigger than your wave 3. Yeah, it is bigger. So your wave 1 is bigger than your wave 3, and if your wave 3, 4, 5, or maybe then your wave 3 is here. Okay, unless we want to take our wave 3 here, finished, but yeah, it doesn't look like, but yeah, and your wave 1, if this is here 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, your wave 4 has interfered with your wave 1, so it cannot be a wave 3 unless diagonal, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, possibly it could be a contracting diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, your wave 5 again is bigger than, yeah, your wave 5 is higher than your wave 3, so it's not even it's not even allowed. So I don't see it as impulse, right? I see it only as a zigzag. It doesn't work as an impulse or as a contracting diagonal, unfortunately. However, yeah, we're gonna see. However, I mean, sometimes, as we say, sometimes there is some deviation in the chart. It's not always 100% Elliott waves that the chart has to follow. Sometimes it can be like 5% deviation on the chart. So might be, nobody knows. The answer will be given here in this area. If we see correction, if we see corrective wave, therefore, of course, we are looking for a deeper wave 4 and then wave 5. So that was it for Bitcoin today. I hope that you like it, and let's see what's gonna happen. Of course, we are looking for higher prices to recap, to finish this small wave 5, and by all means, you finish all this wave here as impulsive, and you might finish your diagonal where you want to seek for a big wave 2 towards the downside, unless we are in a big 1-2 here and then the big 3 waves, wave 3 towards the upside, breaking, of course, your 100K fib levels, of course, and confirmation towards the 100K scenario. So let's see what's gonna happen, guys. See you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.